Now at 6, the phone bank is open for our Toy Box Tuesday telethon. Hello there, volunteers. Call in and donate and help make the holidays a little bit brighter for some area kids. Plus, we're going to meet one Joplin family benefiting from the Toy Box project. And officials break ground for a nuclear reactor in Parsons, Kansas.
The 4 states' most watched news starts now.
The phone lines are open. It's your chance to make this Christmas a little brighter for area kids. Volunteers from Miss Daisy's Home and Decor are manning the phones and waving at you for our Toy Box Tuesday telethon. You simply call the number on your screen, make a monetary donation, and every dime you give will go to buy toys for local kids in need. You can also make an online donation by going to our website, koamnewsnow.com/toybox. Your generosity will make a difference for a child in your community. This is KOAM News. I'm Dow Quick. We're going to have more on our Toy Box Tuesday telethon a little bit later, but first, today's top story. Deep Fission holds a groundbreaking ceremony for a new nuclear reactor at the Great Plains Industrial Park in Parsons, Kansas. This is a pilot nuclear reactor that'll be 1 mile underground pending government approval. First of its kind plant would be used to provide electricity.
This has really been an exceptional journey. I think we did not know where our first site was going to be. I did not initially expect it was going to be Kansas. It wasn't on my list of where I would have pointed to, but it quickly came to the top of our list as we started looking at different sites, and we're really thrilled to be here at the Great Plains Industrial Park.
Mueller says choosing this site marks a major step forward for the company's first underground reactor pilot. Coming up at 10, we're going to break down what construction will look like, the timeline ahead, and how the Parsons mayor is responding to the news. Right now, though, let's check in with meteorologist Austin Stantz for our first look at the weather.
Yeah, hey Dow. So we are seeing some minor changes currently in the process of happening in your forecast. They're minor changes, but changes nonetheless. So taking a look here, we notice we got some cloud cover beginning to move in. A cold front is actually what's pushing that. So we're going to see how that affects our temperatures. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But heading into the evening, take a look. A fairly mild evening ahead for us tonight. By 10 o'clock, we are still near 50 degrees. By midnight, we're just down to 48 degrees. So there is a lot to talk about upcoming in the forecast. We got some breezy conditions blowing in as that cold front begins to push into the region. Temperatures rise once again for your Thursday, though. We're going to talk about how high those temperatures could get. But I'm also tracking a cooler weekend. I'm going to have all those details coming up in my full forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, we'll catch you in a few. We told you the Toy Box Tuesday telethon is underway. You call in, you donate, and our Toy Box volunteers are going to help us shop for new toys for some area families this Christmas season. One familiar face at the phone bank is KOAM's Tanya Bach. Tanya, how's it going?
Hi Dow, I'm here in the KOAM Toy Box phone bank, and I'm here with a light bright. I got a light bright here because it's a perfect example of what we can do to help make Christmas a little bit brighter for all the boys and girls out there in the 4 states. All you have to do is pick up your phone and call the number on the bottom of your screen, 888-620-4869. It's really simple. We've had people doing it. They're doing it again right now. I want to give a quick shout out to Barney's Quick Lube in Joplin, who donated $200 tonight. John and Patricia Grants from Joplin donated $100. You don't have to make a huge donation. You can make a small donation. Every dollar counts, and it stays in your county to help us purchase toys for boys and girls all around the 4 states. Back to you, Dow.
All right, we see some calls coming in. We also see some phone lines still open. We need to get them ringing. Tanya, we'll check back with you in a few. It takes a small army to pull off our Toy Box campaign every year. To our volunteers, we can't thank you enough. One particular group of volunteers from Bishop and Hayes recently embarked on a shopping spree to get some of those toys. KOAM's Ty Parks tagged along for the festive ride.
Well, at Bishop and Hayes, we love to support the local community, and we have found that the KOAM Toy Box is a great way to do that. We love to be a part of making Christmas a better experience for kids in our area. Personally, gives me joy to buy gifts for kids. I had 4 kids myself, and I remember the joy that they would experience on Christmas morning. And of course, although I'm older, I still remember the Christmas mornings when I was little. And there's nothing more exciting than kind of getting up and opening a new gift and getting to spend the day playing with it. For me, is a celebration of my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, his birth. And then I love the fact that I get to spend time with family, and we get to spend time just thinking about this last year and things that happened and ways that we were blessed, and maybe tough things that happen too, and we kind of get to sit around and think about the next year. Donating to Toy Box, I would say this. The amazing thing that KOM does is they keep the toys in the local area. And so any gift you give to KOM to support the Toy Box campaign, that money is going to be used to benefit children in our area. KOM Toy Box!
And our thanks again to Bishop and Hayes and all of our partners for everything they do for the Toy Box Toy Drive. Kimberly Burnett of Joplin wasn't sure she could give her family the Christmas they wanted. After her 2 youngest children needed an extended stay in the NICU, she and her husband have been in and out of work while they tend to them, putting financial stress on the family. Well, thanks to KOAM's Toy Box campaign, each child will receive a gift.
When I was growing up, there was a lot of times where we didn't get to have Christmas, and because my mom and dad, because we were poor and things, and I want to be what I say better than my parents and make sure that my kids have what they want and what they need.
Kimberly encourages everyone to donate to the Toy Box campaign. Coming up, what does the Toy Box Toy Drive campaign mean for our volunteers? Well, Tanya Bach has an interview with one of our partners from Miss Daisy's to answer that question. In the meantime, our phone bank is taking your calls for this telethon, so let's get those phones ringing. Yeah, we told you, Toy Box Tuesday Telethon, it's well underway. We have volunteers from Miss Daisy's answering phones right now to take your donations. KOAM's Tanya Bach joins us now with one of those volunteers to talk about what Toy Box Tuesday means to them. Tanya.
That's right, Dal. I'm joined here now with Christy from Miss Daisy's, here to tell us why they've been a part of this wonderful campaign, the KOAM Toy Box, for the past 4 years. Once again, thank you for joining us at the phone bank again.
Oh, thanks. We enjoy it. This is a lot of fun. So not just taking the calls, but buying the toys.
So tell me a little bit about your shopping trips. Like, what kind of things do you look for when you're shopping for kids of all ages?
Well, I had all boys, so I love shopping for little girl stuff. So, and my whole team likes to shop too. And it's just fun.
Yeah. Christy, why is it important? Why do you think it's important that kids across the 4 states are able to have toys for Christmas?
Well, it's really important. They're our future, and just giving them a little bit of hope and something to look forward to is great.
Well, and you guys are taking toys at your location as well. You want to tell us about that?
We are. So we have a nice, pretty box, and it's almost full, so we'd love to get that overflowing full with donations.
Well, thank you so much. I'm going to let you get back to the phones because they're almost all full right now, so that's good. We want to keep those phones ringing. Special shout out to Sarah North from Galena, who donated $50 today, and Chester and Vicki Osborne from Cherokee, Kansas, who donated $100. Doesn't matter what you donate. Just call in now and help us out. KOM Toy Box campaign goes on until 6:30 tonight.
All right. Again,
Dal,
our thanks to the volunteers, Miss Daisy's and company, and everybody who's contributing. Tanya, thanks so much. A little bit later, a gorilla gets some national attention for his hard work on the hardwood. Ryan's going to have that story in sports.
Breezy and mild conditions is the story as we head into your midweek, but when could colder temperatures begin to push out all that warm air? That's coming up.
In the meantime, our Toy Box Tuesday Telethon continues. Your donations will make a difference in a child's life this Christmas, so let's get those phones ringing.
Well, today was a gorgeous and mild day out there. Temperatures above average. Now, taking a look at our upper flow, 500 millibars, that's roughly 18,000 feet into the atmosphere here. What we're looking at is, well, we've seen a few systems bring some snowfall off to our north, and we're seeing these warmer temperatures. Well, why is that? Well, off to our west, we kind of have this amplified ridge here, which is kind of squishing us in between what is also a trough just off to our northeast. Now, as we make our way throughout the week here, the middle part of the week, we notice that this trough really deepens as it moves off to our east here, and then this ridge here bringing in all that warm air. Sandwiched between there is us here in the 4 states, and we're riding right along the edge of that trough. Now, that's going to continue to allow us to have some warmer temperatures here, but that's also going to keep us in this narrow area where it actually causes these systems to, what's known as progressive flow, move from west to east rather quickly. And notice as it moves away from that ridge, it deepens all the way down to Florida. They could be looking at temperatures in the 30s. So we're definitely, I'm okay sandwiched here, right in between that. We'll take that as we head through the middle part of the week here. So looking at what we're expecting right now, we have some cloud cover beginning to move in. Now, even though we're in that ridge or just off to the west or the east of it, we notice that we could still get some cold fronts that pass through. We're not expecting any precipitation here, but it's going to drop our temperatures slightly as we head into tomorrow. Taking a look at the Indigo Sky Cam and Casino and Resort camera here, things are quiet out there right now. The cloud cover just beginning to roll in. Temperatures are still very mild out there. 51 Joplin, 50 in Carthage. Parsons is sitting at 52. Veneta still at 54 degrees there. Now, as we head into tonight and to tomorrow, we're going to notice those winds. They're still fairly breezy out there. From tonight, anywhere from around 15 up to 25 miles per hour is where we could see them gusting around. Heading into tomorrow, we start to see those winds shift out of the northwest. That's that passing cold front that comes in. Notice wind gusts here, 35, Iola, 40 miles per hour there. So it's going to be a little bit breezier as we head into tomorrow morning. It doesn't last long, though. As we head into your Wednesday evening, things calm down by 5 o'clock. Wind still out of the northwest. It's going to be slightly cooler. How cool? Well, let's take a look. So heading into the evening tonight, we see a little bit of some passing cloud cover here, but things stay fairly mild for us. 10 o'clock, still near 50 degrees tonight. That's looking good. Overnight temperatures going to be dropping down to around 42 degrees. A few clouds begin to move into the area and start to blanket the 4 states here. Tomorrow, 50 degrees. So it's a drop, but it's not a major drop. So it's still going to be fairly comfortable out there. But windy is going to be the thing here, especially in the morning and early afternoon. Into the evening, things calm down for us. Taking a look at your next 10 days and what you can expect, well, we are back up again on Thursday as winds shift back out of the south, 58. If we see enough sunshine, we could break into 60 there. Friday, we're back down slightly, 46. That's 46, 48. That's seasonable for this time of year. We get pretty cool, though, on Sunday. Take a look at the overnight low, 19 degrees.
Yeah.
So, but we're right back up next week, Dow.
Yeah, we'll take that. Overall, it's been pretty mild so far.
Yeah, I can't complain for the month of December.
And I won't, thanks. Still ahead, one Pitt State Gorilla earned some recognition and a local coach earned high honors. And while the Chiefs struggled on Sunday night, one young player stepped up when the team needed him most. Those stories and more coming up in sports. And a reminder, our phone bank is open for our Toy Box Tuesday telethon. You need to get those phones ringing. Some of them aren't. Make a difference in a child's Christmas. Call right now.
While the Chiefs' Sunday night performance is one that many want to forget, there are a couple of positive takeaways, including one on the offensive line. With a banged-up offensive line entering the matchup with 3 starters unable to play, left tackle Wanye Morris got hurt on the first play of the game. This left undrafted free agent rookie Esa Pole to step in and play the position against one of the premier pass rushing attacks in the league. And in his first regular season action in the NFL, Pole stepped up. In 42 pass rushing snaps, he surrendered 0 sacks and only 3 pressures.
He's the one that probably didn't practice much in there. Limited time, and he stepped up and was asked to play a crucial position at a crucial time, and I thought he did a respectable job. Now, it wasn't perfect, but it was good.
Not where you want to be, but I thought Essa played his tail off for being a guy that had to kind of get activated and be on the roster and go up against one of the best pass rushes in the league, and thought he did a great job giving me time to throw the ball down the field in big situations.
With Josh Simmons out for at least the next 3 games and Morris now out for the season, Pole could be in line for more opportunities going forward. The Pitt State men's basketball team is on a roll with 3 consecutive wins, and after defeating Central Oklahoma and Rogers State to open conference play last week, one Gorilla earned weekly honors. Freshman guard Landon Short has received the MIAA Player of the Week award, following a pair of career games. Short posted career best scoring outputs, dropping 22 points against the Broncos and 25 against the Hillcats. He finished the week averaging 23.5 points per game, shooting 16 of 31 from the floor, including 11 for 22 from 3-point range. Landon Short isn't the only one to receive recognition, as Labette County football head coach Bradley Argabright has been named the Sports in Kansas Class 4A Coach of the Year. And this honors is well deserved. In his first year as Grizzlies head coach, Argabright led Labette County to their best record in over 20 years, finishing 9-3 and to the program's first ever state semifinals appearance. More history was made this year as the Grizzlies also beat Pittsburgh High for the first time ever as well. Even more impressive, Labette County did all of this success and had all of it without All-State running back Jamal Jackson. Argabright also serves as a varsity basketball coach and was coaching practices in the morning, before school, before football, after school. What a year for Coach Argabright and the Grizzlies. That's it for sports. Just a reminder that our second Toy Box Tuesday telethon is well underway. Call in, donate, and make the holidays a little brighter for some area kids. Tanya Bach is at our phone bank with an update.
All right, thank you so much, Ryan. I want to talk about some challenges that are in effect today. Donna Gee, he's an IH collector, International Harvester collector, donated $100. He wants other collectors to call in and donate as well. And the Lamar Lions Club called in and donated $300 during our noon show today. We haven't had any other calls from Lions Clubs during our 5 or our 6, so this is your chance to call in. We've got about 6 minutes left in this telethon. Now, if you can't call in, we still have a telethon next Tuesday, which is our final one, or you can go to our website and donate any time. All you have to do is pick up the phone right now, call the number you see on the bottom of your screen, and we will go do the shopping for you. Back to you, Dow.
Here's a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14 tonight. Pittsburgh's political landscape shifts tonight as commissioners reorganize and install new leaders to run the city. Plus, we're going to have more from Parsons, Kansas, as Deep Fission launches construction on a cutting-edge underground reactor technology. And erasing the past gets easier as advanced laser technology helps more people remove unwanted tattoos. Those stories, a lot more, it's coming up tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14. Missouri Southern State University held a ribbon cutting and check presentation celebrating 6 renovated outdoor courts this afternoon. The $55,000 project was funded by the U.S. Tennis Association. Along with the refurbishment, the facility now features full lighting and ADA accessible entrances. Not a bad day to play some tennis considering it is December.
Yeah, you could have been out there playing tennis, raking leaves, just going for a walk. It was great. And tomorrow, we got a weak cold front that comes through, about 50 degrees, but near 60 on Thursday in the month of December. I mean, things are feeling pretty good out there. The weekend's going to be a little bit cooler, but let's embrace this warmth while we've got it.
Absolutely will. Thanks for joining us and for contributing to our Toy Box campaign. You can contribute anytime online. See you at 10. Let's make it a great evening.